Well, hi there, everybody. How are you today? You know, if they make cars that talk and they make bathroom scales that talk, they ought to make a washing machine that talks and tells you what it did with the other sock. This is my pal Stephany, and you folks are my pals YouTubers. Today, we're going to show you how to get rid of your guilt. We're going to cleanse you of guilt. A couple of weeks ago, we cleansed you of sins and griefs, and we helped 380 people do that, didn't we, Steph?
Yes, we had 380 views on that one.
So, first of all, jokes. You have another joke, Steph?
I do. IBM Goodyear.
IBM and Goodyear should merge so that they can manufacture a computer. IBM and Goodyear Rubber should merge so they can manufacture a computer that will make snap decisions. That's what we need.
Yes. Kleenex.
You should make out your income tax form on Kleenex. Do you know why, Steph?
Why?
You're paying through the nose.
Yes, you are. Upside down lighthouse.
The upside down lighthouse was invented for whom, folks? Submarines. Tell that to your friend who's on submarine duty, would you, dear?
I will. I'll tell him that. Midas.
Why did the man quit his job at Midas Muffler? It was exhausting.
Halftime.
What was that, dear?
Halftime. Halftime.
Oh, it was at the basketball game, folks. It was halftime. And the coach looked up at the referee, and the referee looked up into the bleachers, and he saw a woman being carried out on a stretcher, and the referee said to the coach, "Did she faint?" And the coach says, "Yes, you called one right for a change, and she fainted." That's for you, Lisa McGee. You're a referee.
Yeah. 5 times 7 equals 33.
The high school coach said to the math teacher, "You have to pass my star player or we're not going to get into the finals." And the math teacher says, "But he said 5 times 7 is 33. And the coach says, "So he missed it by 1.
College bread.
Daddy, what does college bread mean? Daddy, it means a 4-year loaf made out of the old man's dough.
Yes. Mishawaka.
A man called the airlines, folks, and he said, "I want to make a reservation from San Diego to Mishawaka, Indiana." And the clerk says, "Well, how do you spell Mishawaka?" And the man says, "Never mind, South Bend is close enough." He didn't want to spell it.
No.
Okay.
And the last one is Chinese telephone booth.
They are not going to publish a Chinese telephone book any longer. There are too many wings and too many wongs. People are winging the wrong number.
Oh, I get it.
Now, folks, let's get started on getting rid of your guilt. First of all, you get out a piece of paper. All right, and you get a pen. And tomorrow, when you watch the show over again, remember to come to the show with your paper and your pencil. Now, the first thing you're going to do is to write down a guilt. What is it that you feel guilty about? Write down number 1. Now, don't you show this to anybody. You keep this private. All right, number one, write down what you feel. Now, I hear you saying, that was an awful thing to do. That was a terrible thing to do. Why did I do that? That's your first step. You've acknowledged it. You've acknowledged it. You've admitted it. That's your first step. You feel better already, don't you?
2.
That's the telephone, the great interrupter. Now, the next thing you say to yourself, I can hear you say to yourself, I wish I hadn't done that. That was a terrible thing to do. I wish I hadn't done that. Now, that's the second step. You regret it. First you admitted it, and now you face the regretting. You regretted it. You feel better already, don't you? And then the next step is, I want to make up for it. I want to atone for it. Well, there's lots of ways you can atone for it. You can go back to the person, or you can go back to the place or whatever, and you can say, I'm sorry. That is not the best way. Here's the best way. You can go out and do something good for the world, for anybody. Smile for somebody. Help somebody with the door. Hold the door open for them. Say something nice to somebody. Call up somebody who's lonesome. Stephanie, can you think of anything else?
No. I mean, you could also donate some of your time to your local food pantry or the library.
That's good. You could buy them a chocolate bar.
Yes.
Yes. You could buy them a roll of wintergreen lifesavers. That's really the best way, to go out and do something nice for somebody. Now, other people will say, well, you pray. You sit down and pray. Okay. And you do all this self-inspection, and you meditate and all that. I just don't go for that much. The best thing of all, folks, is to go out and do something nice for somebody. Good deeds. All right? So now you write down your other guilts that you feel. 2, 3, and 4. You get the idea, folks? I have a friend, a very, very nice friend, all powerful, all smart, a friend who has the answer to everything. And someday I'm going to introduce you to that friend. So there we are. That's how you get rid of your guilt. So tomorrow when you watch the show, have your pen and paper ready and write down what you feel guilty about and follow those steps that we just did. Do you have a Bible passage?
I do. We have some Psalms.
Let's go to Psalms and see if we can find things about guilt.
The first one is Psalm 26:6. I wash my hands in innocence.
There you are.
And go about your altar, Lord.
Say it again.
I wash my hands in innocence and go about your altar, Lord.
Tell the YouTubers again the number so they can remember it.
Psalm 26:6.
I love it. What's next?
Psalm 19:12. But who can discern their own errors? Forgive my hidden faults.
Say that again, please.
But who can discern their own errors? Forgive my hidden faults.
What do you think of that, Steph?
I think it's true. I think that it's good to have God forgive our hidden faults, the ones that we aren't sure of.
What do you think, you YouTubers? What do you think of it? Stephanie, do you have another one?
Yes, I have one last one. Psalm 51, verse 1. Have mercy upon me, O God, according to thy loving kindness, according unto the multitude of thy tender mercies, blot out my transgressions.
That's right. Loving kindness. You hear that over and over again. And this friend that I'm going to introduce you to someday will teach you all about that loving kindness. Do you have a hymn?
I do. O Master, let me walk with thee.
O Master, let me walk with thee in dearer, closer company, in work that keeps faith sweet and strong, in trust that triumphs over wrong. Nice, huh?
Very nice.
Do you have a word to stretch our vocabularies and make our vocabulary sparkle instead of be humdrum and dull?
Yes, the word is ambition.
Ooh, what does that mean?
An eager and inordinate desire for atonement, honor, power, preferment, superiority, aspiration.
Hold it on that, honey. Say that again. An ambition is a what kind of an inordinate desire?
Yes, an eager and inordinate desire for atonement.
I don't think that's right.
Oh.
Atonement. I think it's another word.
Yeah.
Pass that one.
Honor.
Honor.
Power.
Power.
Preferment.
Yes, preferment.
Superiority.
Yes, superiority.
And aspiration.
Get rid of all. No, not aspiration. keep aspiration. But get rid of all of those other agains. What are they? Honor, power,
preferment, superiority.
Yeah, get rid of the desire for that. You don't want that. You think that's going to make you happy. You think that's the answer to everything. It is not. It's the last thing you want. But what you want is the desire for helping, kindness, goodness, cheer, and jokes, right?
Yes.
Jokes, yes. And now that aspiration, that's a good part. What is that?
Aspiration. Something above one.
Yes.
The striving after which is uplifting.
That's it. That's it. Something above you, folks, that you are striving for. And tell me the definition again, dear.
Something above one. The striving after which is uplifting.
There we are. And this thing that is above us that we're striving for is what? Helping others. You will enjoy it. Satisfaction guaranteed. You get rid of the ego. Very, very nice. And is it time for announcements? Folks, so many beautiful things happen in this grand world of ours. So grand that it's a shame to talk about anything else. So many things happen that are so beautiful that we want to share them with you. And if you have anything to share with us, YouTubers, let us know. Okay, announcements,
Yes, so we have an email from Gil Martinez that says...
He is the director of Public Access TV for Hartford Public Access TV, Hartford, Connecticut.
Yes. We have survived thanks to the hospitality of the Hartford Public Library. We will be moving to their downtown main branch permanently next spring.
Thank you, Hartford Public Library, for taking care of public access.
Yes. The next email we have is from the Nassau Free Library. That it is more than just a place for books. It is a vibrant community hub dating back to 1881. It serves as a gathering space for all people to engage and utilize.
Nassau Public Library, free public library.
Yes.
Anything else, honey?
They talk about their youth services, which is weekly story time and playtime for young children, along with monthly events like Lego Club and Teen Nights.
And you're going to work for the Nassau Library someday, aren't you, dear?
I'm going to do my best to work for them, yes.
After you get your master's degree in library science, aren't you, dear?
Yes.
And listen, isn't the Nassau Free Library, don't they have a pie sale? And
yes, that's the next announcement is on frozen pies. They have apple pie, Dutch apple, strawberry rhubarb, pumpkin, cherry, peach praline, and fruits of the forest.
Oh! That's Tracy Clegg is a librarian. Roseanne is a helper. Suzanne. That's the Nassau Free Library, folks.
Yes.
And next announcement.
All right. The next announcement is, can you spot the scam from Community Bank? Scammers are getting more sophisticated, often using AI to mimic real companies and conversations. That's why knowing what to look for matters more than ever. Below are 5 text messages.
I think it's worthwhile. Go ahead.
Yes. One is real for our AI. Community Bank. We've noticed a login attempt from a new device. Tap here to confirm. Community Bank. Reminder. Your monthly statement is now available. Log in to review your account. Community Bank. Unusual activity detected. Click below to verify your identity immediately. And Community Bank. You've earned a special reward for being a loyal customer. Claim your $50 bonus now. And finally, Community Bank. For your security, Community Bank will never ask for personal info through links or text.
Now, which one is the right one, honey?
The very last one.
Say it again.
For your security, Community Bank will never ask for personal info through links or text.
Steph.
Yes.
Tell the folks how many calls we have had from this one solicitor in the past 2 months. How many calls, Steph?
Over 300 calls.
307. 3 of them today.
Yes.
And it's automatic voice. Hi, how are you today? This is Emily. I'm calling to tell you that you have so many days to sign up for the new benefits of Medicare. 307 calls.
Yes.
And we have them. Many of them are on recorders. Another announcement, hon.
Alliance for Community Media.
That's a public access association in the United States.
So they, excuse me, the autumn.
Sorry to keep you awake there.
I know, it's just.
If you're going to go to sleep, don't forget to say goodnight, dear.
Oh, of course not. All right. Davis Media Access led this meetup to share top-level takeaways identified after conducting an extensive local news and information ecosystem assessment.
Worthwhile.
The next we have is When Care Matters Most, Understanding Palliative and Hospice Care. Discover the key differences between palliative care and hospice.
Okay.
And that's on Tuesday, November 4th.
Thank you. Election day.
All right.
Vote early and vote often.
Yes. Ever since I turned 18, I've always voted.
Bless your heart.
Yes.
Good for Stephany.
Yes. All right. The next one is from the Social Security Administration.
And you turned 18 only, 2-3 years ago?
I wish. It's more like 15 years ago. Or 15, 16, 17 years ago. All right. Then we've got the cost of living adjustment from the Social Security Administration.
Okay, what is the cost of living adjustment?
You will receive a 2.8% increase.
Oh, thank you.
All right, and the next one we have...
I'm glad of that. Thank you for that. I remember one year we didn't get one. I remember that 4 or 5 years ago we didn't get one. Thank you, U.S. government. Thank you, U.S. Treasury.
Yes. All right, then we've got a letter to John Blakeman that we wrote.
Oh, read it to me, honey. Dear John Blakeman is 96 years old, and his wife died, honey. And then he had to give up his home in New Jersey, and he had to move up here with his daughter. And his daughter deserves so much credit. She didn't send him to a nursing home. She made a place for him in her home, and she deserves so much credit. But you still can't ignore the pain of not being in the place where you lived most of your life and with your wife. But he's doing very well. And we write him letters. So here's one of them.
All right.
From him.
No, this is to him. Dearest John Blakeman, we respect you for the good deeds you accomplished in New Jersey, those years you were working at the New York Times. We have the same high regard for you as they did. Yours in truth, Stephany and Glendora.
Oh, that's nice. I think he should get mail.
Yes.
I'm going to ask Lucy to write a letter to him also.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. Now, what's next, honey, for announcements?
All right. Next, we have an email from Tracy Clegg that says, please have Stephany call my cell when she can. I would love to talk with her about the library and any availability she might have for volunteering.
We're back to the Nassau Free Library, folks. Tracy Clegg, I told you, is the librarian, is the director of the library.
Yes.
And she's going to make sure that Stephany gets a job. And Stephany, tell the folks how far away from the Nassau Library you are.
Oh, not even 5 minutes.
I think, listen, I'm going to count the buildings. I
Yeah.
can count the buildings, honey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 5. You're only 10 buildings away from it, dear.
Yeah. It's not far at all. It would be great to work there. The next thing we have is your personality.
Read 10 things. Just 10.
All right.
Out of 40.
We'll read.
This is what a nice person is. Listen to this, folks.
All right. When all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how you treat others. Jokes, cheer, happiness, the Bible, the universe, hymns, veganism, kindness to animals, good deeds, and good English.
Nice.
Yes.
Is that the end of the announcements?
Almost. We have the advertiser. Would you like me to read the whole thing?
Yes, the advertiser, folks, is our hometown shopping news, and it's put out by Hearst Newspapers. And we want to thank Jennifer Morrell. Right?
Yes. Always thanking Jennifer Morrell.
Okay, go ahead.
Folks, what is your take on the following? If heaven is such a grand place to be, why do we hold on to life so tightly?
Good question. Good question.
Yes. All right. This one is jokes that there were 3 people on the plane. when it began to falter and look like a crash. But there were only 2 parachutes. The 3 passengers were a Boy Scout, a minister, and the smartest man in the world. The smartest man in the world said, "I'm the smartest man in the world and can do the world the most good, so I should have one of the parachutes." He took the parachute and jumped out of the plane. The minister said to the Boy Scout, "I lived a pleasing life, and you're just starting out, so you should have the other parachute." The Boy Scout said, "No problem. The smartest man in the world just jumped out of the plane with my backpack."
That's such a good one, isn't it?
It is. A man was helping Glendora post 76 TV shows on VHS in the middle of January. The weather was raw and penetrating, yet he didn't have a coat or a jacket or a sweater, just his shirt sleeves. Glendora said, "Please put on your coat." And he said, "I believe in the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms." A man said to his friend, "Money talks." His friend says, "Mine is saying goodbye." "We have to protect the Pope from the bird flu. He could get it from his cardinals."
Oh, okay.
"And how do you make antifreeze?"
How do you make antifreeze?
"You steal her long underwear."
Oh, poor Auntie. All right, that's from the advertiser, and that's announcements for now.
Yes, we also have lifetime expenses now.
Oh, yeah. Folks, my husband, Franklin Fuller Buell, and myself kept track of our expenses from the year 1937, long before you were born, up until the present time. And, or rather, up until the end of the last year, not this year, because it isn't done yet. So pick out an expense that you think is interesting from 1937 through 2024. Pick out one that you think is interesting.
All right. How about office supplies?
Yes, how much did we spend on office supplies?
$37,170
in a lifetime. And post office, how much did we spend on post office?
On the post office, let's see, where is the post office?
Since 1937.
$68,451.
How much?
$68,451.
Did you say 68?
Yes, I did.
Wow. How much on car repair?
Let's see, car repair, $100,986.
Folks, does that compare with what you think you've spent? How much for food for 2 people?
All right, groceries, $159,000.
Does that compare with yours, folks? How much for laundry?
$30,000.
Now that's so stupid. Why didn't Franklin and Glendora just buy a washing machine for $1,000? Well, we always lived in apartments, and some apartments had washing machines, and some didn't. So we always went to the quarters. That's $30,000 worth of quarters, honey.
That's a lot of quarters. All
okay, right. Can we take a pause now?
Oh, well, you got about 10 seconds left, and then we're at 28.
Oh, when all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how did you treat others. You say it, would you, Steph?
Yes, when all is said and done, the only thing that truly matters is how did you treat others.
And we're rid of your guilt. We're rid of your guilt. Bye-bye.